Hi, this is Elizabeth. Welcome to my channel. Trying something new today. I bought one of the car mounts, so you're going to get me while I'm driving, and I'm going to try to not look at the camera or not be self-conscious of what I look like while I'm driving. I do have a guest with me, Isaac. He'll be appearing later on in the video, but he doesn't want to be in the video the entire time since he's not going to be talking for the entire time. Yep. See, there you go. He said yep. This is going to be the first episode of Travel Tales, and today is August 1st, 2015. And today I'm going to give you a little bit of travel news, recap from my Midwest trip with Dominic, and then we're going to share with you, Isaac and I are both going to share two of our favorite travel traditions that we have in our family. In travel news, I read a Yahoo travel article that was posted on Thursday that the month of August is the best time to pick up a low airfare. So if you're looking to travel somewhere and you don't have to worry about your schedule or your kids going back to school, this is a great time to pick up a low airfare or lower airfare, because what they consider low is not necessarily what I consider low. But I thought I would throw that bit of news out there. Sometimes when people find that out, they decide to take a quick trip somewhere. And as a recap of my trip with Dominic, we went to Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Missouri. The reason for the trip was that Dominic turned 10, and his double digits trip is what it was called, and he wanted to go to the Wizard of Oz Museum that's in Kansas. I found a tremendous airfare deal on Virgin America, and we were able to fly first class for cheaper than it would be for the main cabin on the way there. On the way home, we were regular folks. But even their main cabin is very, very comfortable, and I'm a large person, and I was very comfortable, and so are my seatmates. So I always like when we're all comfortable. On the trip, we picked up some goodies, and we're going to have a road trip giveaway pretty soon, and I think we're going to make that video next week, but I'm not sure. I'll have to work it out with Dominic, because I wanted him to be in the video because it's stuff that we picked up together to give away. And he's not with us right now. He's at home with his grandma playing Dogopoly. Very important stuff there. What else did I want to tell you about our trip? I know there was some stuff I wanted to. Oh, I wanted to share with you the hotels we stayed at. I'd like to give a warning, and I will be putting this on the reviews that I write online, for the Wingate by Wyndham in Dallas. The reviews were correct. The rooms are large, the hotel is clean, it has a great pool and jacuzzi, great breakfast area. However, it is located right next to a strip club. And when we got there, it was late on a Tuesday evening, and there were people that were actually having sex in their cars. And because it was so late, I mean, it was around midnight, I really had nowhere else to go. So we did check in. When we checked in, I noticed there were cameras that they were monitoring the parking lot, but they didn't seem to be doing anything about the activity that was outside. We did stay there again on our last night of the trip because, again, we were arriving late and it was close to the airport. Weirdly, on the Friday night, there was not such strange activity, but the club was super loud. And the security guard was talking to some of the women who seemed to be some of the people who worked at the club next door, and telling them he was going to see them later. And that really didn't make me feel very safe and secure, especially when I had a child with me. You know, if I'm by myself and as an adult, I can handle stuff. But, you know, I really didn't think Dominic needed to be exposed to that. He was pretty tired, so he didn't really notice. So that was good. I didn't have to answer any questions. Apologize if the camera's shaking. It's the first time using it. We have it mounted to the window and we're on a bumpy road. Isaac's trying to hold it steady here. We did stay at another place in Kansas called North Rock Inn and Suites, and that was in Wichita. And I have to tell you that it's a little bit run down, but it's a great place for families. They had an indoor-outdoor pool, which we did not get a chance to use. It closed right after we got there. And Dominic was upset because he was dying to swim through the flaps to go from the inside to the outside. But they had a full breakfast that was hot meal, cooked on site, fabulous setting for the breakfast area. It was clean. They used real dishes and real glassware, nice silverware. Just really felt special staying there. And the bedding was very nice quality for a less expensive type of bedding, but they got the best quality for the expense, if that makes any sense. And they had a lot of nice decorative pillows on the bed, which really it was a nice touch. And the rooms were extremely roomy. We had enough room with 2 full-size beds, actually queen-size beds, and there were 2 nice chairs, a desk, an end table, and a full, well, it was not a full-size fridge, but it wasn't quite a mini fridge. It was like in between. And so I really recommend that for families. And my favorite hotel chain right now is the Hyatt Place Hotels. And we stayed in Kansas, not in Kansas City, but Overland Park, which is right next to Kansas City. And boy, did we love it. That every time we stay at those places, they just make you feel super special. Rooms are large, super clean. You can walk barefoot and not get dirty feet on the carpet. In some of the cheaper hotels, you don't find that. They are a higher price point. I splurged on that hotel because I knew we were going to be there longer that day and could actually enjoy it. If I'm not going to be in a hotel very long, I will stay at a lesser expensive place. But I do try to, you know, stay in the safest place that I can for the least expensive price. And sometimes lower priced places are not in good neighborhoods or safe neighborhoods. I shouldn't say good or bad, more safety. But I highly recommend the Hyatt Places. Those are my absolute favorites right now. And I've stayed probably, Isaac, what, maybe we've stayed in 5 or 6 now?
Yeah, 5 or 6.
Yeah. And it's Isaac's favorite too right now, I think, too.
Yes, it is.
And I'm gonna leave off right here because I'm gonna go be parking, and then Isaac will join me on the video. Yay! And we're back. We wanted to share with you our own personal favorite travel traditions that we have. Our family does a lot of traveling together, and we each have different things that we like to do on every trip. My favorite thing, and it's something my dad started when we took Isaac on road trips when he was younger, was to stop at state lines and make us get out of the car. And anytime you enter a new state, you take a picture at the road sign where it announces the new state. And Isaac, you had to get out many times, like 2 or 3 in the morning. My dad would make him get out of the car.
When I'm sleeping.
Yep. But those are some of the best pictures that we have from our family trips. And the thumbnail for this video will be one of Dominic and I entering Kansas, because I had not been to Kansas and he had not either. So that's going to be the thumbnail for this trip. And I like the picture.